Fellow heroes and Force users of all ages, hello there. And welcome back to Inside the Tauntaun, a podcast in the multiverse of fandom. I'm Daniel Dawson, and I'm joined by my dear friend and fellow nerf herder, Alyssa Simmons.
Greetings.
And we have a very special guest today, my good friend, Skyler Bible!
How's it going, guys?
It's going good. You may have seen him in The Wolf of Snow Hollow and 911 Lone Star, and most importantly, the second episode of the Book of Boba Fett. We're going to discuss his experience and grill him for answers about the show, and by God, we're Star Wars fans.
Inside the Tauntaun podcast, please like and subscribe.
Skyler Bible! Hi, welcome to the podcast.
Thank you. Happy to be here.
It's so nice to see you. I literally haven't seen you in like 12,000 years.
Oh
It's
my
been
gosh.
it's been just
It's
about
been.
that. Yeah.
We're both very old.
Yeah,
Very
we're
old
so
guys.
old now. Yeah, truthfully, I think it was definitely before the pandemic, obviously, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
We Skylar and I, we met at was it a white elephant party? Question mark?
I think it was.
I think it
What was
was. And
the
then
white elephant things, and then
we sort of became board game friends.
Yeah.
Nice.
Then it was it was board game friends for sure.
Yeah. I think our last game we played was the Game of Thrones game, wasn't it?
I've been looking for that game forever, and I can't find it.
Wait, what? Like, is it not for sale anymore?
Oh.
I can't find it,
What the hell?
and I also don't remember because there's a bunch of them now. So I
Oh,
don't
that
know,
checks
like,
out.
Mm.
which one we played, but I remember it was a great time.
Okay, so I can't. I don't know if this is gonna be helpful or not, but I feel like it was well, fellow nerds out there, if you're watching or hearing this, just like
Please send us a message
Help us.
about all of the Lord of the Rings games.
all of them.
Every single one. We'll play them.
But I
So-
want to say that this particular board game was based off of another board game, but it was just themed in Game of Thrones. I could be wrong. I don't know if it was
was
like
it like
so
was
many
it Lord
parts.
of the Rings Risk?
It
Have y'all
kind
have
of
y'all
like
played
Risk.
that before? Okay.
A little, but not Risk. It's like, but there's so many parts and pieces. Like,
There were so many pieces.
It-
There was 1,000 pieces.
it was
Easy.
laughable. Like,
Oh,
our friend
no.
Taylor was just pulling things out of the box. We're just like, and he's
Are
just
you
like, yeah,
sure
this is
that-
the
Are you
setup.
sure that Taylor didn't make the game? Because that
Uh,
also sounds like something
Very
that's
much
real.
something that he would make.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You, Skylar, you never played any of the games that he created, did you?
I feel like he showed them to me, but I don't think we ever played any of them.
Oh my God, they're insane. I mean, like, really cool, but like, I literally, I think hundreds and hundreds of pieces. It's insane. But I mean,
Takes 3 days to learn it. Yeah.
but yeah, that was the thing, is that like it took like longer to set it up than to actually play the game. It was so funny, but so great and fun and very competitive. But Skyler Bible, how are you?
I'm great.
Are you
I'm
good?
great. Hanging in. Yeah.
I'm so glad. So you're first of all, are you caught up on the show?
I am.
You are.
just caught on the last 2 episodes the other
Oh
night.
wow.
Ooh. Okay, so we're not
Cool
really
stuff.
like, this is, not the point of this particular episode to talk about like, the episodes or the most current episode. We're gonna definitely do that. But like, oh my God, the last
But
episode.
yeah, that last episode.
Ah!
Holy cow.
My nipples
Wow.
are hard, so hard, so hard. But anyway, teaser trailer.
Let's talk about your episode.
Yes,
That's why you're here.
Episode 2, you were basically now thrust into Star Wars legend, which is like, I
yeah.
think so, like, I don't know, and like, if you got quite the gravity of it, because like, okay, first of all, have you been a Star Wars fan? Yeah, are you a Star Wars fan?
Yeah.
I'm a huge nerd. Yes.
Okay.
Huge Star Wars nerd, and I didn't even realize the gravity of what had happened.
Yeah, I mean,
Sure.
so I guess the second follow-up question, like, were you aware of the cut scene from the original film? A
I
New Hope?
was.
You were.
Yes.
So the
yeah.
Tashi
Okay.
Station cut scene, yes. So like, but like, as you were auditioning for it, I'm assuming like they didn't really give you much.
I had no idea what my character was, what my character name was,
Yeah.
what the show was.
Which
I, had no
I
idea,
actually didn't know your character name until I looked it up. 'Cause- Oh, bitch! Have you looked yourself up on Wikipedia? Your face is on Wikipedia now.
know.
Pretty dope.
I saw that.
Ah.
Yeah, that was
That's so special.
that's a little nerd dream come true. For
I
sure.
Yeah.
mean,
Amazing.
I get chills thinking about it. It's very, very cool. So your character name is Laze Loneozner? Wait, Loneozner?
Yeah, close.
Close. Yeah. Is that?
How do you say it?
I've had so many different people try and say it. and
Well,
it's-
you are the character, so you
So
can
you get to
set the
say it.
record straight. You can.
I believe it's Laze Loneozner,
Loneozner.
Loneozner.
I believe
That
that.
feels good.
Yeah.
but
That-
I've got Laze Lossinger, Laze
Oh.
Lone Star, Laze, yeah, all kind of.
But Fixer for short.
Yes, Fixers for sure.
And good old buddy Luke Skywalker, NBD, whatever. You know, I just think it's just so neat that the show brought this little Easter egg nugget. I mean, you know, it's such a fan service thing, but like just done in such the right way. You know,
Yeah, and it was done in a way like that. Even if you don't, if you were someone that's not a super fan and you didn't know about the cutscene, that you would still be like, oh, cool, these people are cool. And
Yeah, this is neat.
I like this.
we're world building. Ooh.
Because my dad had no idea like the gravity of it, but he was
Yeah.
like, I really liked that. I liked that scene.
That
I
was
was like-
that was neat. That
I
was
was
nice.
like, well, it had a lot of importance, but I'm glad that you liked it.
So like Laze has just been like sitting there in Tashi Station, like just running the place, just but not really caring. I mean, I'm assuming like caring about the things happening outside off the planet, but like not really, He never joined the Rebel Alliance or anything like that. He just is like,
he likes his little station. He likes his power converters sales, and
There you go. What more
There
could
you
you
go.
want?
and
Insane.
sadly Luke never got those power converters.
No.
never got him. Never
No.
came to
Poor guy. He was such a whiny little bitch.
him.
But it's just so cool. So, tell me a little bit about like were you assumedly were you approached like by your agent or like how did this sort of like audition fall in your lap?
So I was just sent an NDA with nothing on it.
Oh my
It was-
God.
Oh wow.
It was super vague, had nothing, but it had like in size 5 print at the very bottom, LucasArts.
Oh shit.
So I was like, oh, okay, this is
Hype.
for this. But I shows out there now,
Sure.
I had no idea what show, what character, anything.
Well, because they're working on so many things right now. Like it. So
Yeah.
how would you know at this point? There's just so much shit.
But yeah, and they just sent me like I think it was 2 pages of some random scene that had nothing to do with
Right.
what we were doing. And
Sure. Like, did it like where was a copy like even like Star Wars adjacent or like I mean
not even. It
Not
was
even.
just some like random bar scene that had.
Great.
It was just yeah.
that's so great. I love it.
Yeah.
And then when you got like was this all remote or did they ever like bring you into the room?
No, it was all remote. It was all self-tape.
Wow.
And I don't think I found out until maybe like 2 or 3 weeks later. And
Dang.
it was such a small, like, quick scene. With
Yeah.
those, it's usually like the turnovers like the next week, and you find out quickly. And so I was like, okay, I'm not gonna get it.
Sure.
And then
So you probably you really thought that they had moved on.
yeah, oh yeah,
Yeah.
and it was agent called and was like, hey, they wanna book you. I don't even know what character you are or what.
Because they wouldn't even
Dude,
tell
I
you
have
that.
no information.
Oh
Oh
my
my
God.
gosh.
Jesus Christ.
Jeez.
So like your imagination must have been running wild. Like, did you?
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
was
like
I
you're like, oh my God, I'm going to be Luke Skywalker.
that was my first reaction.
Sure.
No doubt. I just think that's so exciting and so crazy. Like, because there's so many unknowns and like it's just like I don't know. It must have been like Christmas for you.
It was. I had the little R2D2 scream going on in my head.
Great.
Oh man.
So what was the turnaround from when you had your self-tapes to when you actually shot?
I believe it was like 2.5 months.
2.5
Okay.
months. Oh, that's not that bad. Yeah.
Because it was, I think I found out at the end of November, maybe early, or like mid-December, and then
Okay.
break happened, and then they were going to shoot like early January, and then they pushed everything because of COVID, and then,
Right.
and then shot like February, mid-February or so.
Wow.
So
Now
it's coming up on like a year from when you shot.
when it happened.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
And you've had to keep secret this whole
I've
time.
had to keep it secret for a year.
It would have been torture. I mean, okay. I would ask you this, but like, it probably is not good to have this
No,
recorded.
don't get him in trouble.
I know. I don't want to get you in trouble. I'm not. I was, but I'm so curious if you told anybody. Don't answer that. Don't answer that. But like, I just want to like I don't know. You feel like you've got your circle that you trust, but like like something that heavy. Oh God, yeah. Jeez, that's intense. Where did you guys film? Was it here in LA or was it abroad?
Yeah. No. It was here. It was. They have. There's a studio in Manhattan Beach,
Mm-hmm.
and they kind of have all of that is like theirs
Sure.
for like and like all the other stuff. So it was there. It was in Manhattan Beach, and
How random. And they didn't so they didn't end up using gosh, what is it called again? The big curved screen that they have.
they actually
volume?
did.
Oh, they
It
did use
was-
that.
It was there, but it was like, I don't know. If you go into the scene, it's super hard to see. But if you look through like the back window,
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
that's
it is on.
like the
Okay.
Oh wow.
So it's just like the Tatooine darkness.
I mean,
desert.
if they got it, they're gonna use it. Like
yeah.
it's like such a cool thing that they get to use. The fun toy.
Yeah, right. A fun $1 billion toy.
I mean,
Sure.
geez, they definitely get their money's worth out of it, I guess, at this point. I'm curious too, like everybody that was on set. Obviously, the director was there. Did you get to was Dave Filoni, Jon Favreau, were any of those people around, or were they kind of like a little mysterious background people?
So what was cool about this kind of shoot?
Whoop, shut up, Siri.
Is we shot for 2 days, but it was the director was in quarantine for another show.
Oh my God.
So Steph Green was on FaceTime.
Oh my gosh.
And so John was like my director.
Get
for,
Oh
out.
my gosh.
That's
You are
so
kidding
crazy.
me.
So it was like, yeah, like Steph Green was the director for the whole episode, but for that specific scene, John was like, hey, I'm going to be kind of taking over and doing it for.
Well, that's like the best case. That's
I
like the
hope
best
you
case
don't
scenario,
mind.
right? I
Yeah.
guess if I have to work with him,
if
sure.
I have to work with you, sure.
Yeah, shucks. I was really looking forward to but fine.
And then
That's so
Sam
dope.
Hargrave too, who has been in everything and
Oh,
has
yeah.
done for everybody, was also directing as well. So there's like 3 people, each kind of giving me separate direction.
Oh my
But,
God.
like,
Was that
just try-
like
it was-
were they conflicting at all, or were they all kind of
little
basically
bit.
on the same? Yeah, I bet.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you have to be like, oh, John, yes, sir.
Yeah, whatever you say. Too
And
many
then you have
cooks.
Sam-
Too many
Yeah.
cooks.
But everyone was so collaborative. Everyone was like, let's try this and let's work here and let's play and like don't worry about like missing lines or whatever. We just want you to be in the moment and riff and improv and kind of go
They're
off.
like, you only have 2 lines, but like if you miss them, it's fine.
Yeah, they actually like gave us, because Mandy, who plays Cammy,
Yes.
she's a stuntie, so she was a stunt girl.
Oh, dope.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Awesome.
so she's kind of like got just kind of thrown in there.
bumped
I'm obsessed.
Wow.
It does kind of
That's
feel
great.
like from other people that I know that have been in the show, even just like background people, like once you're a part of their family, they're just like, you're in for life.
Yeah.
Even
It's,
I just saw the guy who did the guy who like stood in for Luke Skywalker.
Oh yeah.
He was the dude in the X-wing on the this last episode.
Oh, right on.
Yeah. They're just like, yeah, we'll use him again. Why not?
Yeah, usually good.
Yeah.
No, everyone on that set it's just the best. I mean, it's the best environment to be. We had 2 days to shoot a 20-second scene or whatever.
Right.
However,
How many
long it was.
days?
2.
2 days. My
Fully
God.
devoted. Yeah.
Wow. All in the Tashi station. I was obsessed with how just how much detail they put into that. I mean, it was I mean, obviously, cameras and effects make a lot of magic, but being on the set, did it feel like you were legit there, or was it pretty basic looking?
It was they kind of shell out. They go 100%.
They got money, honey.
Yeah, they had walls that were coming out and in.
Oh wow!
And so they have 4 or 5 cameras running.
So they basically built Tashi Station in the entire station.
Yeah. It was all there.
Just crazy.
Yeah, it was awesome, man. I mean, and Dean is kind of just going around and being like, let's try this, let's try this, let's try this, cracking jokes, and it's kind of like everyone trusts each other,
which is and you honestly you can tell even from Mando and this it does feel especially you see they almost have a different director for almost every episode, but somehow there is still this cohesive thing
through line. Yeah,
totally. It is pretty amazing that they're able to do that.
Yeah. The writers are right there on set, let's try this. Let's writing stuff down on their phones and showing me, and then
wow.
Okay, ready, picture up, and then
So
away.
I actually am curious. So this is a rare instance where we have a character who already existed. Granted, we didn't know much about him, because it was
right.
a cutscene, and I don't think they really fleshed out this character per se. But
what do you mean?
What is that? So I mean, he is the most important character to Star Wars. You mark my words. So how much backstory did they give you, and how much did they leave up to you to sort of just feel out?
Absolutely nothing.
Really? Okay, hilarious.
Great.
You're whatever you want.
This is your guy, and
go ahead.
Yeah,
just a completely empty booklet of Mad Libs. Here
totally.
you go.
That's wonderful.
Totally.
I mean, you could have given him a stutter, and then he would have been like, oh yeah, Laze is a stutterer now.
Exactly. Totally.
Oh my God, that is just it's so fun. Oh gosh, I was gonna ask you a question. I don't remember what it was. Oh God.
Oh no. Look at your list.
Oh, I do actually. So
Look at the
Dino was obviously not here, but he did send me questions that he wanted you to answer. Well, I mean, did you have any generally, did you have any fun encounters with actors and stuff on set? I mean, did you get to meet Boba Fett?
Tamura? Yeah.
Yes.
He's awesome. He's the best human. I mean,
he does seem like he's really dope.
He's so full of energy, loving the fact that he's Boba Fett.
Oh my God, yes. You can tell.
He just loves it. He loves it. He learns all his fight moves, does the whole fight, even though the stunt double will do some stuff.
Sure.
But he'll do the whole thing with the stunt double, right there.
Wow.
And,
so great.
He interacts with everybody, every stunt guy on there, every PA, every us.
Freaking love that.
He's awesome. He's so cool.
You because you got the shit beaten out of you, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So did you did you do your own stunts, or did you have somebody come in?
No. So I do stunts.
I didn't. I know. That's why I asked.
Yeah. So it's that's kind of partially why they cast me as that too, because I have stunt ability or whatever. But,
sure.
But yeah, they kind of just threw me in and were like, "Hey, do this, and
you got it
by this guy." And
oh my God, that's so fun.
He's great.
That's great. So they're just rolling around for half the day, basically.
Yeah. that part where where Boba Fett finally comes in
Yeah.
and they kind of turn and he like thrusts me against the wall and then like turns fully towards him.
Yeah.
They said that my stunt was over and I didn't have any, I didn't have to get beat up anymore. And so I had like taken, because I had like a back pad in and like all this stuff. And so I'd taken it out. And so he threw me against the wall like pretty hard.
Shit. You're like, thank
massive
you.
bruise on- yeah. A little battle scar. But
I love that. That's fun.
Yeah,
Your little Boba Fett tattoo.
exactly.
Back problems forever.
Thanks,
Forever.
Disney.
Thank you so much.
Third vertebra broken.
We both worked for Disney, so we understand. We get it.
We've
Oh,
got
yeah.
the scars. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, for sure.
My Olaf arm, still feel it.
Right.
Are you? So you I honestly I remember I just recently obviously when the episode came out, I went and watched the Tashi Station like cutscene again because it was like, wait, oh my god, and like you like legit look like the guy.
Yeah, it was kind of freaky. Like
I mean, I'm assuming that had something to do with why they picked you out, but like,
I think, yeah, for sure.
was your hair that length already too, or
Yeah.
it was?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I was blown away. I was just like, whoa.
It was pretty crazy. 'Cause
Yeah.
I didn't even know what character I was playing until my fitting,
Sure.
and they had like a picture of the guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that's crazy.
It's
We
my
look-
father.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's so crazy. Is he? I haven't like actually looked him up. Is that actor still around?
Yeah, Anthony Forrest.
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
still-
Yeah.
He was actually the guy that did. He was a stormtrooper who also said, "These aren't the droids we're looking for."
Oh,
Oh,
shit!
really?
I didn't know that.
So-
That's so fun.
Yeah, so he was at because he had just done his scene, I guess, that deleted scene,
Sure.
and was like in his hotel, and George Lucas calls him.
Hey,
was like,
before you
"Hey,
leave.
before you leave, what are you doing today?"
Oh my
It
god.
was like his day off. It's like,
Oh my
"Yeah,
god. He almost didn't make it into the movie, and then he did.
And then he did. His
And
voice
that's
is there
him.
forever.
That's so
That's awesome.
sweet. I love that. That's freaking amazing. Just looking through his notes that he sent me. Yeah. Oh, I was gonna say, like, I mean, obviously you're a fellow nerd like us. Like, was it hard to sort of like stay in the zone, as it were? Like, you're like, I'm here as an actor. They have hired me to be a professional. Like, I mean, how how was that experience for you?
Really, 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 really compartmentalize because it was like, oh, there's a speeder right next to me.
Ooh, you're like, can I sit on it? Is that okay?
I'm just like sitting there really quick.
Yeah. Do you mind if I take some pictures really quick?
Jabba's like palace was on the next stage.
No. Did you get to
Like
see
that-
it?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
that's so fun. Oh my god.
It was just like everything there was, Star Wars nerd's dream, and so it's like
Yeah.
trying to like stay in it was definitely a challenge, but
sure.
you kind of just have to separate it and put it out of your
I am
mind.
an actor.
I'm an actor first, yes.
And then freak out right when you get in your car.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Freak out later.
And then you just kind of like, where was I just now?
Yeah.
Oh my
I mean,
gosh.
and the fact that it's like, some of these people are working on these projects for like literal years, like,
Yeah.
from the storyboarding to the finish line. And you were there for like 2 days, and it's like, it's like this it almost probably feels like a dream, I imagine.
Totally.
Like, did that really just happen?
Yeah, I still can't. Like, it was also so long ago. It's like now I'm finally
You're right.
Yeah.
like it come out, and it was a year ago
Yeah.
that this happened, and even on the day it was like you get in your car and you go home and you're like,
What the?
what did I just do?
Just crazy.
Yeah, and just like the secrecy and all that stuff, like you have to wear a huge kind of overcoat if you want to go outside at all. And people are like hiding in the bushes, want to take pictures or whatever.
I mean, you wouldn't think that people would recognize. They're like, oh, I bet you that guy is Laze Loneozner. but I mean, but like Star Wars nerds are crazy.
I would not put it
They're
past them. I would
crazy.
not. Put
They're
it past
literally
them
crazy. Yeah.
When the trailer came out, there was like a 20-minute YouTube video of like picking apart like
oh
Yep.
yeah.
all of like what potentially it could be and
Yeah. Have you I'm assuming you've been like you've seen the reactions to the show and like and seen the people that have reacted to that scene in particular. Has that been like fun to see? I imagine it has been.
yeah. Oh yeah. I never thought that it was going to be like that much of a thing.
Yeah, like
either.
that big of a deal.
Yeah, like John, he came in and was like,
Good old John. We're on a
Good
first
old
name basis,
Jay,
you know.
Jay.
Sometimes I'll just call him Jay.
Jay. Yeah. I was like, yeah, he came in and was like, get ready to sign stuff for the rest of your life. I was like, what?
Huh?
What do you mean?
For what?
Huh?
And he walked away. And I,
Like,
okay, cool.
All right.
Yeah, you could go to Star Wars Celebration every year for the rest of your life if
That's
you
legit.
want
Yeah.
for free, honey.
Do some
Yeah.
signatures.
Hey.
Absolutely. I mean, listen. I mean, nobody like you didn't die, so
Hey,
he
yeah,
still
you never know.
exists in this universe.
Still in there somewhere.
Still in there. Yeah. So okay. So also like I mean, I'm sure you got all the NDAs and whatnot. So how much did they make you aware of like the plot, as it were? Like, at least like did they say like this is what has happened in the show up to this point, or this is where the show is going, or did they share none of that?
They shared like, I don't know, like in actor terms, the moment before and kind of the moment after.
Sure.
So
But that's it.
That's it.
Just
so they
literally the moment before and after.
Yeah.
Wow.
So they just said that he's coming in here to kind of
The inciting action.
exactly.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it was very hush hush.
Yeah.
It was very like, even if you did find something out and you told somebody, you wouldn't be able to put things together, even if that happened.
Right.
Sure.
So
Which
we're just, yeah.
if you'd have to be some kind of like crazy sleuth to be able to like somehow
Exactly.
figure it all out. Yeah. That's
Exactly.
so crazy. So you so yeah, you basically knew nothing going on and leaving too. God, that's just so crazy.
I feel like it's that with all of these little guest star roles that they have that
yeah.
popping in, tell them nothing. They do their scene, they tell them nothing, and they
Yeah. And they're like, you better not say anything. Well, here's the thing, though. I feel like sometimes they do, but like, so we had a friend, actually, Alyssa's friend, as a matter of fact, who came on the show. I guess it was last year for right?
Yeah, for Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Yes.
He had a guest
cool.
spot on that show, and
Ollie.
yeah, Oli
Sorry.
Haskeby.
Like Loneozner, not Osner.
And yes, and yeah, it was like wild, like even within his shooting script with the one scene or two scenes that he was in, all of the other lines that really didn't pertain to him were like blacked out
Right.
on set too. And
Yeah.
it's like, that is so crazy.
It's like, are you sure?
But-
I can't know what he said. I mean, the other thing
yeah,
was,
we had him on, and we had to have a Disney Marvel person in on the Zoom call.
they were
No
like, they were
way.
there and they had themselves on mute the
What?
whole time.
Yeah,
it was
they were
so
just there.
spooky.
They were there
That's-
muted in case anything was said that they had to like unmute themselves and be like, okay,
That's it. This
section-
interview is over.
Yeah, we were like, okay. We
Walking
suddenly
on
became so
eggshells. Oh.
high
Yeah.
profile. We don't know how.
Legitimately. I think it's probably for the best that they didn't tell you anything, because they don't have to worry about you. You're not you're
yeah.
yeah. They're like, he doesn't know anything, so it's fine.
He doesn't know
Skyler, do you have a favorite Star Wars film, TV show? Like, is anything like your favorite?
My favorite
I
character is Laze Lonos.
That's Daniel's favorite character. Empire Strikes Back is my favorite.
Yeah.
That's
Very
my
good.
favorite for sure.
My
Yeah.
Daniel is
Yeah, look at
wrapping the shirt.
Oh, that's great.
It's
Awesome.
my
Yeah.
favorite too.
Can't get over it. Yeah, it's just so good.
Yeah,
Do you
same.
have a favorite character of Star Wars in general?
I know it's a hard
It's
question.
a tie. It's a tie.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. A TIE fighter. Ah,
It's 3 characters, and I know that's a lot
That's
to have
fine.
like favorite,
It's okay.
but 3PO,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
hilarious. Chewbacca
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
and Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Oh, yeah.
Great.
Oh, my God. Are you so flipping excited about his show that's coming up?
I cannot wait.
Yeah.
And so happy that like both of them signed on to do it
Oh,
too.
me
Oh.
too.
What
The
a thrill.
Epicness of, oh, my God. Yeah. I have a friend who's working on that show behind the scenes. And, like, yeah. I mean, obviously, he hasn't been able to tell me anything, but he's just like,
Of course, right.
I literally, like, people are going to, like, there's going to be feces everywhere.
Yeah.
People are going to be very excited
Oh, I cannot
about the
wait.
show. Yeah, same.
I just feel like we're living in like a really amazing Star Wars renaissance
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
With like, who would have if you would have told any of us even like a decade ago, you're gonna get a full series about Boba Fett and Obi-Wan Kenobi, and we're going
Yeah.
back like.
And we're going to tell you the
What?
whole history of the Mandalorians. You're like, wow.
What?
Okay, cool.
What? All right.
Neat.
Cool.
Okay.
Sign me up.
Sure.
Literally.
Yeah. It's like, it boggles my mind that we all looked at that Parks and Rec scene, with,
Yeah.
do you know what I'm talking about?
With-
And
with
like, we're
Patton
just like,
Oswalt.
that's funny because he's such a nerd. But like, this is literally what the show is about. And we're getting it. These are the golden years for nerddom,
They are. They
as
are.
it were. Yeah, just thrilling.
Great. Well, do you have other questions, Daniel, or should we get on to just like some generals?
I have 1,000 questions, but like, I mean, I've nothing written down. It's just,
Yeah, that sounds right. Mhm.
yeah. Sounds right.
If you had to choose a lightsaber color for yourself,
Yes.
what would that color be?
Any color, not just the ones that exist.
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
could be anything.
I mean,
Any
not,
color.
and when I mean not the ones that don't exist.
like a brand new color.
It's
Like a
Snarf
non-existent
Biggles. The Snarf Biggle color. No. I mean, like that exists within the Star Wars universe. I mean, you could do whatever
yeah,
color
it
you
could
want.
be any color.
Yes.
I'm also a big Qui-Gon fan too. So I
Ooh.
like the green
Yeah.
lightsaber.
Green.
Yeah.
Oh,
go.
I want Qui-Gon to come back. I mean,
Hey,
it's possible.
it's very
I mean,
At this point, anything is possible.
Liam Neeson would do it. He would
Yeah,
totally do it.
He's so ready.
Come in for-
I feel like he's even said that in an interview. He's just like, I'm ready if they'll have me, I guess. So I'm like, do it, Disney, do it, do it.
great.
Good answer.
Very good. Daniel, do you have other general Star Warsy things?
Well, I mean, there is. We do have
The most important question of them all.
the most important question of them all.
It's not really a question. It's kind of.
It's more of a
request.
command.
Oh,
Yeah,
Command.
Oh,
it's a
okay.
command. Can you, for us, and
We
you know,
make everyone who has come on the show do this. This is not just you.
Just for-
yeah, we're not going to even apologize for it.
It's just a thing
oh,
that
like,
happens.
Can you please, for us, do your best impression of a Tauntaun?
Yes. Gotta get close to the mic.
Oh
for
yes,
Yeah,
yes.
that's
thank
great.
this. That was my best impression.
you.
You know what? It was like, honestly, Tauntaun or passing truck. It could have been either. I loved.
it works.
It is kind of like a passing truck sound.
Daniel, do you want to redo what? Do you want to redo yours, Daniel? It's been years now.
It has been years.
I would love to hear it.
Oh
Go
God.
ahead.
I like the face that went with it too.
Yeah. Well, you have to look like you're about to
You have
like
to look really bad.
like you're gonna barf. Yeah.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Alyssa,
Okay.
Amazing.
might
Here
as
we go.
well. Oh my god. Literally though, her dog actually
My
sounds
dog
like that.
actually sounds like a tauntaun when we brush him.
Yeah.
He gets so
He
mad.
doesn't care
He
for it.
hates it.
Yeah. Does not care for it.
Well, is there anything else you want to share, Skyler? Like upcoming projects or
This
just
is your last chance.
General, things.
Oh, well,
Are there any
I just what's happening?
What's happening with me?
What's happening?
Can you tell us where to find you on social media at the very least?
Tell us
Yes.
that if you like.
I'm primarily just on like Instagram and Twitter, so that's like
Love it.
just Skyler Bible. Easy.
Great.
Oh yeah, so like Bible, like
yeah.
that, like what a dope name. Your name is dope. You know, it's just
Thank
like rolls right off the tongue, and he's named after one of the best-selling
Most
books of all
famous
time.
books of all time. Yeah, really.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. Yeah. No, it was my grandpa told me it was Polish, I guess.
Oh,
That's where it comes from.
very
So,
cool.
Yeah.
There
Who
you
knew?
have it.
Who knew? I love it so much. Well, it's
Awesome.
just so I this has been such an honor to have you
Yes,
here.
thank you so much for coming
No,
on and
yeah.
talking with us.
Thanks for having me, guys. It's super fun.
Yeah.
Love this.
All right, everybody. Well, if you haven't already, please go watch the Book of Boba Fett, specifically episode 2,
Do
so
it.
you can see Skyler in all of his glory.
Yes. And then go
Smash
watch the
up against the wall.
the
Crap.
cutscene is on YouTube, so you can watch the right afterwards to see.
Yes, please, nerds, educate
Nerds,
yourselves.
educate yourselves for goodness
Educate
sakes.
Yes. All right, awesome. Well, this is Inside the Tauntaun, a podcast in the multiverse of fandom. I'm Alyssa Simmons.
And I'm Daniel Dawson. And who are
And
you?
Who are you?
Oh, and I'm Skyler Bible.
Yes! Amazing. May the force be with you.
Always. And see you later.
Inside the Tauntaun podcast, please like and subscribe.